Hey Lola, how's it going?
Hey, farming, when did that start? Hello?
Hello, how are you?
When
Sorry, I
did
can hear
you
you now.
when did you start farming?
Uh, Today to just try it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I've been fishing. How are you doing?
I feel really my head is killing me. It hurts to breathe.
Yeah,
I don't
you fell off the roof and you were there for a while.
apparently it's Sunday.
It is
I
Sunday.
I woke up at my friend's house in Grapeseed and I don't know how I got there. Last thing I remember is talking on the phone. Katie just told me no doctor has looked at me.
Okay. Well, yeah, there hasn't been doctors around. It was Viv, the EMS, and Nancy was taking care of you. You were in ICU in the observation.
Apparently, people have been shooting me full of ketamine. I don't remember
What?
any of that. Yeah, like I
Who?
guess EMS gave me ketamine because I don't know.
Uh,
That's what Katie said.
I guess they were giving you for the pain, but they shouldn't. EMS shouldn't be doing that without authorization.
I think a lot of things are happening without authorization.
Yes,
I
a
mean,
lot of things.
who's around? I mean, if nobody is around to authorize, what are they supposed to do?
I'm glad you're conscious
Apparently,
and talking.
I don't I don't remember being at the hospital at all.
I didn't know you were out of the hospital. I'm
I
kind of
didn't
upset
know
about
either.
that.
I don't know what's going on. Can I call you back?
Yes.
Alright. Hi.
Hey, where are you right now?
I'm at my business, just like sitting on the couch, and I everything's so foggy.
Okay, now this is going to be my next question. Why aren't you still in the hospital?
I don't know.
Okay, do you remember leaving the hospital?
No.
Okay, do you know if someone said that you are allowed to leave the hospital?
Um, I I guess I must have woken up yesterday. I don't remember that, but I made looking at my phone. I called Bird and then I called Jake a couple times and then I called Katie. So I was awake because I it says outgoing calls from
Wait. Okay,
22 hours
here
ago.
here's now an important
Uh,
question. Do you remember these phone calls?
no.
Okay, this is what I would like you to do, okay? I would like you to either phone or text the 311 line, kind of explain
There's
that,
there's no doctors on duty though.
the EMS should be able to help you out with some of that.
Well, apparently, okay. I woke up this morning
Mhm.
in at my friend's house in Grapeseed. I don't know how
Okay.
I got there, but she told me that at the hospital yesterday, um, there were no doctors on duty, and I was still really fucked up. And EMS looked me over, and the only thing they could do was give me ketamine. So they injected me with like a bunch of ketamine. And I'm
Okay.
guessing that's probably why I don't remember yesterday at all.
But right now, how do you feel physically?
I feel my head is killing me. The light hurts. It hurts to breathe. But I don't think there's anything else. Katie said EMS told them there's nothing else they can do for me. I need to see a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
And
see a doctor if there's none.
mm-hmm. So the one thing I want you to do is, God, I wish there was a doctor on duty, but you should be in the hospital right now. You should not be out of the hospital if you're feeling the way that you're feeling. I mean, you need to be under supervision. You cannot be off on your own. And especially
I,
if no one's been able to take a really good look at you yet.
think if I just lay here and not move, I'll be fine.
No, no, no. No, no, no. You are not going to be fine. You are just going to you're going to be hurting that much more. You need to get to the hospital. You need to at least go get into ICU and be there until there is a doctor that can actually take a good look at you, okay?
I don't understand how I got to leave the hospital if I was in ICU to begin with, because I'm pretty sure even if someone scooped me from the hospital when they weren't supposed to, locally EMS should have taken me back.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? Because if you hadn't seen a doctor in the first place, then maybe someone had kind of screwed something up and didn't follow a procedure completely
That's
because maybe they were very busy.
Garen told me the only people who initially examined me were the two EMS and Nancy. I don't think EMS is allowed to
Mhm.
admit people to IC, so I don't think I ever fully got admitted. And I don't remember. I just don't know how did I. I just don't. I don't understand what's going on.
You said you're at your business right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you send me a ping? I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come see you.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, I'm coming to you right now. Okay.
Okay.
So go ahead and hang up, and I will be there in a couple minutes.
All right.
I'm like just up the road.
Okay.
Hey Lola,
Hi.
how are you feeling?
Really bad.
Yeah,
Like,
you should
I can't even like.
still be in the hospital.
I can't even say something quippy.
So no change to the normal then.
Um, my head really hurts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really nauseous. The light hurting my eyes. I can't. It hurts to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just. I don't know. Am I being too over dramatic? I feel like people
No,
think I'm being too over dramatic right now.
no, no. You are definitely not being over dramatic. You definitely need some help. Uh, give me 1 sec, okay?
All right.
There you go. Someone is going to be on their way.
Okay.
So tell me, what have you been doing today?
Uh. I. I guess I woke up. The first thing I remember is standing outside of Katie's house and hearing her say, "Hey,
Katie
bestie."
who?
St. Clair.
Oh, the ADA?
Yeah. She said, "Hey, bestie, how you feeling?" I said, what's happening?"
Okay.
And that's when she told me about that it's Sunday and that there's they had ketamine yesterday and that there's just no doctors around at all. I said, "I don't remember being in the hospital." She's like, "Well, you were there." I said,
Yeah. Okay. I think they're right here.
"Right."
I think she should definitely be in an ICU room at least till she gets seen by someone because she's not in a good state.
All right, let's take a look.
Is that Sargon?
Hello.
What's up, dog?
It's good you recognized me. That's pretty good. So
I
why don't you tell me
remember
what happened?
I was on the phone, and then the next thing I know, I'm standing in front of my friend's house in Grapeseed, and apparently it's Sunday, and it hurts to breathe, and I feel like my head's gonna explode, and I feel like I'm gonna puke, and
Okay.
the light hurts.
Okay. Then yeah, that definitely sounds like you might have at least a moderate to minor concussion. So what we're gonna do is I can take you to the hospital. There's currently not any doctors on duty other than Nancy, but we can get you admitted to an ICU room.
Okay.
Is that something you'd be okay with?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, let me just double check. Yeah, there's no doctor, so we're just gonna get you straight up to the ICU room, I think.
Mercy's standing right there. How are there no doctors? She's literally standing right there. Oh, God.
All right, let's just get you on the bed, and then I'll start you on your medical report, and then you'll be good to go. All right, real quick, we're just gonna take your vitals. We're gonna check your heart rate, your blood pressure, your temperature, stuff like that. Just so that way when the doctor gets around to getting your treatment ready, then they'll have all the information they need. So I'm just gonna check your blood pressure and your pulse here. All right, that should be everything. So I put that you're having you're sick to your stomach, you have a lot of sensitivity to bright lights, you have a painful headache, and are you having any other symptoms? I noticed that you were sitting very slouched. Are you unable to hold yourself upright?
Um, just really, it's just, I'm dizzy and just everything feels like a fog.
Okay, so
Really
everything seems
blurry.
very foggy.
Yeah.
All right. I think Nancy's probably just gonna get you on a oxygen mask and some monitoring to make sure that we make sure that there's nothing else building up. Nancy, do you want to run any head scans right now, or do you want to wait for a doctor to check out Lola? All right, then go ahead and do a scan, and I'll note down the results. We can check for any evidence of a brain bleed, any skull fractures, etc., etc. Okay, so there's swelling, no fractures, any bleeds. Okay. Yeah. Would you like me to contact your emergency contact so they can come visit you?
No, I can do it. I appreciate it though.
All right. Then, yeah, you're good to go whenever a doctor is available, and You can always check on your phone and contact 611 if you see one available, but also when you wake up, they'll be notified if they are around.
Thanks, Sargon.
Of course. Oh, hey, Sunny.
Sunny.
All right, should be good to go. So yeah, if you want to contact your emergency contacts, then you're free to do so
Okay. Thanks, Sargon.
anytime.
Yes, thank you very much.
Of course.
Okay, you are not allowed to leave here until a doctor signs off, okay?
Alright.
Do not let your friends drag you out. You will only leave here when the doctors tell you you can.
I don't understand how that happened.
Would you like me to call Cowboy? I know that he was the one that found you originally. I know you guys weren't exactly on the best of terms and stuff. Well, we were on the phone, but
I mean, I guess that's fine. I don't know, I just feel so not myself.
yeah, and that's because you've been out of the hospital when you should have been in the hospital.
How did that even
Whoever
happen?
took you out of here should have known better. Here, I'll give Cowboy a call.
Okay. They
Okay.
keep causing
All right.
inconveniences for people.
Sounds good. All right, take care. Bye. You are not an inconvenience to people, okay?
Yes, I am.
You know you are not.
And they're using your sessions related with Karen.
No, it is okay. It is okay. Actually, let me see
God,
here.
I just have to be that girl, huh? One that's always
There's a
in the
doctor on
hospital.
duty.
Alright.
I literally called her just as she clocked on duty, so she'll be up here in a couple of minutes.
Crazy. I just feel like I'm that girl that's always.
No. Listen, when it comes to medical stuff, there is no that girl.
I'm just being a bother.
No, you're not. You do so much to try to take care of other people. You need to remember to take care of yourself as well.
I've been taking care of myself since I was 15.
I know, but now you don't have to. Now you have great people that will do it for you or help you out with that.
Thank you for helping me. Not just today. I mean, you've really been helping me.
I will always be here for you. I will always help look after you.
Thank you.
You are a wonderful human being, and I'm very glad that I've been able to meet you. I only wish that we could have met sooner so I could have helped you out even more before.
Everything happens for a reason.
Sometimes. Sometimes things just happen just for the sake of happening.
There's always a reason.
You know what? Maybe I just came into your life at the perfect moment then.
Maybe.
Like maybe this was the time that we were supposed to meet up. Not before, not after. Just before everything kind of went sideways with, the other stuff. But I don't want you to think about that right now. I just want you to think about getting better, staying comfortable, and listening to what the doctors tell you.
I want to tell you something.
What's that?
Knock, knock.
Come on in.
Hi,
Hey.
I'm Dr. Malarkey. So what I'm going to do is get you some mannitol, which is going to bring the pressures down in your brain.
I also feel really nauseous. I ate some food earlier and immediately started feeling sick.
Okay. and get you something to help with nausea as well. And you said it's hurting to breathe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me take a look here. Did they do when your swelling comes down a little bit, when we're getting you feeling a little less woozy and everything too? I'd like to take you down for an X-ray.
Okay.
Okay. Just until everything's calmed down a little bit, till you're a little more stable. Not in the traditional sense of stable, but when you're a little, just more feeling a little bit better.
Mm.
As long as nothing super pressing comes up, like you're not coughing up blood or anything.
Mm.
I would love to get you down for an X-ray. Just make sure that there's nothing too bad going on. Okay.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Sorry, you were going to say something before she came in?
Oh, yeah, I was. That sounds promising, right?
Yeah, it sounds very promising. I think you just need a lot of really good rest.
Mm-hmm. How much
Like,
though?
I think you should stay here for at least the night just to make sure that, you know, all the meds can do their proper thing and you don't have any bad reactions to it. And then maybe tomorrow get that x-ray done. And then depending on what the x-ray says, then maybe tomorrow get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
But you've also been out and about for the last couple days, and that's probably shouldn't have happened because it didn't let you heal and you need to heal.
Yeah. I'm just worried because there's supposed to be a hospital fundraiser next weekend and I've done nothing. I've
It's
done
okay.
nothing.
You need to focus. You need to focus on yourself right now.
How am I gonna explain that to the justice?
You can explain exactly what happened. You were in the hospital. You had to be checked out. There were complications. The justice will understand. And besides, with the kind of person that you are, I'm sure you'll fucking knock it out of the park anyways.
I was gonna tell you something.
What's that?
A thing that Garen knows. Not, obviously not this last Friday, but the Friday before, I was working Bahama Mamas,
Mm-hmm.
and I was stripping and having a normal night, and families came in. And they came up to me and they transferred $30,000 into my account and claimed it was tips for dancing and other things.
Okay.
Um,
Just wait a sec, okay? Sorry about that.
they they asked me a while ago to help them with something. They wanted me to buy a house on Forum, and because their leader and I go back many years,
Mm-hmm.
I agreed to help because he looked out for me in a time when not a lot of people did. So they put $70,000 in my RV and asked me to clean it so I could help them buy this house.
Okay.
And I said I would do that because I was a freelancer, musician, DJ, whatever thing. I can clean it as tip money,
Mm-hmm.
but it was gonna take a while. And they said that was fine, but more. The longer it took, the more impatient they got.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked me to do it more and more and faster and faster.
Okay, you know what? You don't need to worry about that right now. Okay? You just need to worry on getting better, and we can worry about that stuff later on, okay? And hey, look to your left. There's someone down on the floor there for you.
Hi, Sonny. Hi, buddy.
I'm gonna go see if Cowboy is downstairs. I know he said he was on his way.
Right. Hey, buddy. I'm still all fucked up. I don't remember anything. Remember talking on the phone. Now it's Sunday. Hey there.
Howdy, howdy. Can Nancy adjust you on the bed real quick? I'm glad that we got a doctor for you. How you feeling?
Feel fuzzy.
Yeah.
Everything hurts. Light hurts. Noise hurts. It hurts to breathe. I feel like I'm gonna puke.
I'm glad you're getting the help you can. I
I just noticed it.
I'm glad you're back here getting looked after and not whatever was happening over the weekend.
I don't even remember being here. I remember talking to Steven on the phone. And the next thing I remember, I'm standing outside of my friend's house in Grapeseed in the yard.
You would not do it well Friday when I left. I left here with, I think it was Katie, James, Kennedy maybe. But you were supposed to be staying overnight. And
Apparently, no
you,
doctor looked at me until today, so.
there hasn't been doctor grab at all. I still have broken ribs from Friday and my legs bleeding from
Better get that
yesterday.
shit looked at, please.
I will. But right now, I'm here to take care of you. You're the family.
Alright. I'm not going anywhere.
Please don't. If you do, text or call me. It's not a burden. You don't have to hide anything. I know you weren't. It wasn't on you. I was very scared when I heard you. Like, oh, I woke up in Grapeseed. Why were you out of the hospital?
I don't know. Apparently, I was awake yesterday because I guess I made phone calls because there's outgoing calls with my phone from yesterday.
I sent you messages yesterday, but didn't respond. So I thought you were still in the building.
I mean, I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But apparently I was injected with a bunch of ketamine, so I guess that's probably why I don't remember anything.
That's probably that. Ketamine for a concussion. They could have killed you, Lola. That is.
It's gonna take more than that to put me down.
I know you're one tough son of a bitch, but still. Ketamine for a head injury. Maybe they're doing it for your lung. Do you need anything? need anything to be done, you just relax. You think you have stuff you have to do, I'll do it.
The doctor, she said that they want to take an x-ray of my chest at some point because they couldn't find an x-ray in my chart. And
Apparently,
but she said that they need to make sure that they need to give me like the brain medicine first. I let
yeah.
that run its course, and then if I'm feeling less foggy, then they'll take me downstairs for an x-ray. And hey, guess what?
What's that?
I said, hey, guess what?
What?
We made it to the end of the month.
You made it to the end of the month.
Tomorrow, we find out what happens.
Yep.
And
And then I have a
regardless of what happens, I just want you to know that I'm really proud of you. I think you did the best job that you could do. And whatever happens, I just want you to be proud of yourself, okay?
Yes. I'll follow your orders, boss.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow, if I do win, all I have to do is win a trial after that, and then I'll be made.
What do you mean?
They pressed the charges for the RV on me. I was in prison.
Why? Why? I thought that they said that there was no case.
Greco, remember? I don't want to tell you if I hear, but Greco opened an investigation into voter fraud after Merv contacted him. In the early morning before
Wait, Merv contacted
Greco.
about what?
The suspected voter stuff. Get candidates getting fed information, and then
Wait, Merv is the one that reported that?
mm-hmm.
How did he know?
I talked to him, but also Merv was getting investigated for voter intimidation. I don't know where that came from, but anyways,
What?
yeah, Merv told me that. Yes, that Friday, uh, what what happened? Yeah, that happened in the morning. I let you know, and but we did the apartment stuff. Oh, I did ask Lucky to be my girlfriend. That was one good thing about that. He said yes, but
I'm happy for you.
Greco started the investigation. Then later that night, Bloom calls me and says, "Hey, I'm gonna give you the courtesy to come to VBD for this warrant the DA's office just put out." Uh, Apparently, Skylar Sparks waited until Humphrey was on his honeymoon, and then waited until 2 minutes after James went to sleep to push the warrant.
Of
Harvey
course
was
she
still
fucking
asleep.
did. Of course it's
Yeah.
fucking Skylar. Of course it is.
Yep. I got Harvey there. What else? Oh, there is no officer attached to it. All of Riley Reed's cases are being reassigned. Bloom was in there. I think he might be the officer now. They
Why? Okay.
they're trying to say constructive possession, which they're also trying to use my previous case as showing a pattern, even though that was thrown out as a
I was
rights
gonna say,
violation.
didn't they? Wasn't that was like a fruit of the poisonous tree kind of thing, right? Because they had
Exactly.
obtained it illegally.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So
Listen, you've got
uh,
Bird on your side. You're gonna be just fine.
yeah, Bird and
He's.
Harvey believe it's 100% retaliation for Greco investigating.
I'm sure it is.
I got charged. Got found not guilty. My belief was, after Harvey read it to me, is if you have a felony on your public record, you are not allowed to run for mayor. So there, I think the play they were going to make, because there was no judges at the time either. They waited till the judges went to sleep. I couldn't do a bench trial. Was I plead not guilty, and then it goes to appeal. It is now on my public record, and I would be disqualified. But in the morning, James and Harvey talked to folks. I am not going to be disqualified. If I do win mayor, then it is suspended until the trial. If I win the trial, I am mayor. If I don't, I'm disqualified. I also found out that day also that, the reason it was moved from, Merv told me this, the reason it was moved from top 2 to top 4 was not to cause chaos. It was because Merv and I were too similar and they wanted diversity on the final ballot.
What is that supposed to mean?
I do not know, but that is what Sean told him. Merv and I were too similar. We are very similar candidates, so they wanted diversity on the ballot. Why they moved it to top 4.
I mean, I don't understand what that means. Personally, like, you two are completely different. He wants to focus on grapeseed, and you're running on the shit that you're running on. So I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean.
I don't know either, because what the last 2 debates, anything I said was echoed by all the candidates either too.
It's all you guys are doing that with each other, you know. There really wasn't. I'll be honest. Even in that first debate, other than the candidates that were clearly a joke, right? The ones that were trying to be taken somewhat seriously, you all had similar answers for everything. So.
That day I also found out Sean does not want me to be mayor because he did not want me to work with me for 4 months and does not think I am ready or the person for the job at this moment.
Did Sean explain to you why?
Doesn't talk to me. Yeah.
Let me see what I can find out.
It's okay. I know that I'm not all for it. That's why I go to have people that can help me. But yeah, that was my Friday. But also you were hurt, so I took care of it. But I tried to check on you on the weekends. I assumed you were still at the hospital. I just came and see if you got checked out.
Just today.
Yeah. But that all doesn't matter. Right now, what matters, it is the end of the month. It ends tomorrow. What 100% the most important right now is you. You getting better. It helping you with your stuff so you do not have to worry and you can focus on healing.
Me fine.
I went to a whole bunch of fishing to get plastic, although we were robbed last night of the 23 plastic I had.
Sorry.
But no, it's okay. I'm going to get it again. Sanitation runs.
You're too nice to me.
I am not too nice.
Yes, you are.
I consider you family. So, too bad. Take it or leave it. You're too nice to me. I feel bad for it, but you talk me down, listen to my vent, and you push back and help me clear out, and that is being way too nice to me. So, I'll pay you back somehow.
I just don't want to see you doom spiral. You know,
I am an expert doom spiraler.
I was gonna say.
Could have seen me in the interrogation room. And Harvey was trying to convince.
I really hope you just said nothing and let Harvey do the talking.
Oh yeah, I didn't say nothing to them. Skylar admitted in the interrogation with the camera on that they know that drugs weren't mine and the phones weren't mine.
Well,
It's
that's good.
yeah. But Harvey was. I wanted to do a bench trial because I knew what they were trying to do.
I don't think that would have been smart. I think
Yeah.
the smartest thing for you to have done is what you did.
Well, yeah, we wrote
Plead not guilty and then let Bird and Harvey work through the report and file a proper appeal. And that way you can get as much evidence and as many witnesses as needed to prove your innocence. Because when you're in a bench trial, you only get 3. And I think that would have hurt your case.
Yeah, but at the time, so Harvey was reading. I was like, you have a felony. Although you have to be found not guilty, and then you know, hold office until found not guilty. You're found guilty or not guilty. But then he read right after that, if you have a felony on your public record, you are not allowed to run for office. And that's when I knew exactly what they were shooting for. So it took him a lot to convince me because we do the bench trial. We have they were telling me it was a slam dunk case beforehand, but we weren't prepared. I guess we do the bench trial. We get it cleared up that night. They cannot do it. I think Skylar and them were shooting for is they don't really care about winning or losing the case. They wanted me to
They just
be
want
not
your
guilty.
reputation to be damaged.
They wanted me to plead not guilty. It goes
They'll-
on my public record, and they expected me to be disqualified.
Yeah,
That was their goal.
I think, I mean, the last time they tried this, it didn't hurt you at all in the election. I think it actually helped. So if they're trying to push this shit again, then I don't think it's gonna dissuade people from voting for you. But I think it's like you said, they're kind of swinging for the fences at this point and trying to get you, considered ineligible from taking office if the judge finds you guilty.
Yep. Find me guilty. We can use the Sloan Amendment. But I think if you plead guilty. What is it? I can say. Oh, somebody, some random number texted me saying that the candidate who was number 4 is actively campaigning at City Hall. I'm like, I can't do nothing about that, but if you feel like this is happening, you could have sent it to them.
I didn't think that campaigning at City Hall is allowed.
Not. John literally put that out. And I think it was in the new election laws. But the past weekend, Saturday,
Hey, Lex.
I campaigned, but I focused on my happiness.
Aw, I could hear it in her voice. I feel really bad. Lola's
busy
heart
with her
goes out
open
for her,
house.
but I'm really glad they also got to talk.
Just did fun stuff, and then today, kind of the same. You should be. We all will be proud of ourselves, no matter what happens tomorrow.
That's right. To give it our best effort. And they try to knock us down so many times,
Yeah. Exactly. Hey, if I'm not mayor, I could just help you with a whole bunch more.
It's all good.
I'll be one of your volunteers.
Well, depending on who's in the office, I might not want to stay in that position. I don't want to be doing events forever either. I'm
True.
so
You have a
burnt
lot
out.
ready to go.
I'm so burnt out. Like, I think, depending on who it is, I might just help with the transition of administration, get some people hired in on that committee, and then just put my resignation in. Because I'll tell you what, I could make a lot more money just doing a private event as a private event planner than working for the fucking government.
You can't
Because
do
I'm
that
gonna
boss
charge
shit.
5K minimum for that shit. Because
And I'd pay for 5K for one of your events. Easy. I think you should do it no matter who becomes.
Well, to have me do everything, you don't have to worry about a fucking thing except paying the bill at the end. Yeah.
I'll have to pay you 5K and then help you still.
You probably would, but it's fine.
Man, if you do that, you start your event business. I'll be an actual employee for you.
I'll just run it off of my current business because I was part of the business model was to rent that space out for private parties. So
Oh yeah. I still feel bad I didn't. I sent you a message saying, "Are you okay?" but didn't come and check. I just figured you were on the phone.
you can't feel guilty about that.
Yeah. I had it. It was in the back of my mind to go check on you, but I'm like, that'd be bugging.
It's fine.
Bugging.
Listen, it's gonna take more than that to keep me down, okay? I might be laying here, but I'm not dead.
I don't know. Well, I do have. Apparently, nobody's saying stuff to me. Everybody's kind of being friendly. But the people who've been kind of attacking me, going around spreading stuff, have now started doing it about people who are close to me or my friends. And started it with Lucky, who literally has done nothing to nobody's new city. And
What are they saying?
So about me, they're saying I lied. The RV is my stuff, and I lied about government corruption stuff. And then about Lucky and my friends that are still close to me, they're saying that they were in on it. They knew he was doing it. They're helping him hide his weed money and stuff. So I probably they're trying to. I don't know why people are this angry. Like they are trying to ruin my life. Like I snitched or I killed their whole family or something. But if I'm just letting you know because you're one of my best friends. I haven't heard anything about you yet. Doing it with.
I like to think that I like to think that I know how to stay in people's good graces, you know?
Yeah.
But we'll see, I guess. I don't really care if people are spreading rumors about me, because
Yeah.
if anyone wants to know the real story, all they gotta do is ask, and I'm more than happy to tell them.
100%. That's how I'm kind of going with it. When the person told me, they're just like, these people were being your friend and all that, but this is what they're saying behind. I'm like, okay. And they were like, I know they haven't talked to you and got your side because you can very clear when somebody has only one side of the story. And I was like, if it's about me, I don't care. Just tell me who these people are trying to be my friends, and I'll just treat them customer service. Then when she said, like, "Oh, they're starting to do it about your friends," I okay.
Yeah, that's very
That's it.
vague, though.
Yeah.
It just sounds like they're saying that to you to make you panic and doom spiral.
Yeah. Or
Garen,
they know it's my trigger that people go after my friends.
Garen, you can't. If you're gonna be mayor, you can't let this shit affect you.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm worried about you, cause you know when one thing I notice about you, and you can tell me if I'm completely fucking wrong. I think I know you pretty well too. One thing I've noticed is that when people come at you a certain way, you know, if they're like really intense or really kind of hot and bothered, right? Because you are who you are, and you're such a good person, and you want to help people. Sometimes that mentality kind of, because you want to help people, it makes you want to drop everything and do what you can to fix the problem. But sometimes the problems are unreasonable to fix. I feel like people know to like push that button on you.
I think that is very fair. Uh, and I think that's why I've started, especially this last month, with people doing that. I've kind of noticed on myself. It's hard for me in the moment to stop, but having people around me to make me stop, which isn't fair for them.
I don't want to see you make rash, reactive decisions without taking a minute to calm your mind. Like that whole decision to text to Lola
Yeah.
about your suspicions of Ramona that was like not a good thing to do. I understand why you thought in the moment it was a good thing, but I can tell you firsthand that regular cabinet members in the mayor's office do not have access to that information. You know, I don't have access to it. It's very unlikely that Ramona is able to look that up herself.
Yeah.
So that's why I was trying to tell you we need proof. If that's what you think is happening, then we need proof before we say anything. And the other reason too is I don't want to see you potentially ruin your friendship with Ramona over accusations that we don't know has any weight to them at all.
That friendship was ruined like 3 weeks.
What did you say?
That friendship was ruined like 3 weeks ago.
I'm really sorry to hear you say that.
I was shot and kidnapped to protect her, and she still believed I was the leak. It's not ruined on my side,
Mm-hmm.
but uh, her and Miles went and talked to Elheim and BMF, and they came to me and said, "We don't know who to believe, you or them, so we're just going to cut you out."
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
All right, I need you to be 100%. I know you don't lie, but I need you to be 100 with me for a minute.
Yep.
When you went to VPD to talk to them, not this last the when this whole like RV situation happened, right?
Yeah.
When you went to talk to them about the situation and you gave consent for your phone,
Yes.
did you you gave consent for them to pull your records, or did you unlock and hand your phone over to them for them to look through it?
I did not unlock and hand it over for them to look through it.
Okay. I think that is part of the reason that maybe people are reacting the way that they are. they think that you just handed your phone over instead of just consenting to a simple paperwork filing.
I consented to paperwork. I left with my phone.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah. That was I consented on the advice of Harvey and James. Yeah, I know
Which-
that was.
That was the correct thing to do, by the way.
Yeah, I know that was going around too. Like, oh, he just handed his phone over. Oh, they pulled the records.
Consenting to them pulling your records is not the same thing as physically handing your phone over to somebody.
Correct. I did not physically hand over my phone. And just focus on whatever the future holds.
That's all you can
Listen,
do.
listen to people smarter than me when they see me start to do so.
Well, I'll be sure to remember to just call it out directly next time instead of just trying to dance around it.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to.
I know. I'm
Hurt
sorry.
you.
I was just broken and done with it. Like, after Friday, Harvey and them talking that I wanted to do a full-on press conference Saturday
Mm-hmm.
and just lay everything out.
I understand.
The Italians are calling me.
You should take it.
Yeah.
You
Okay, he's
doing
just checking to make
favors.
sure they're just watching out for me.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, they do. He does want to meet with me. They do want to meet with me, but they told me to take my time. I'm sorry for. I was not going to mention any of this to you at all until you were healed.
It's all good.
Sorry, I make your life harder sometimes, though. By the
Oh,
way,
stop it.
I do apologize. I
I'm the
know.
reason.
I'm not.
No,
This is not in a
listen.
bad way.
I'm the reason for my own misfortunes in life.
Mm, half true. Everybody has partial or misfortune, but outside factors. Me making your life a little harder with being a hot-headed Texan sometimes is not your misfortune. But it's just me making it. I need to realize my actions affect others. I used to have that under control, but I think this past couple of weeks I've kind of forgotten that very important aspect.
Hmm.
I was in fight or flight mode a lot, and I decided to fight or flight. I don't really know what flight is and fight most of the time, which is usually not the right choice.
It's gonna be fine. Everything will be fine.